What's up, folks? Hey, how are you? Welcome to another Sunday Mindset message here. Okay. And let me know if you can hear me. Tap the love button, share this out, or say, Wesley, I can hear you loud and clear here. And listen, today is such a phenomenal morning. It's such a phenomenal day. And I want you to feel that right now. Okay. I want you to take a second. It doesn't matter where you are on the planet as you're listening to this call with me. I want you to feel just grateful, feel excited for no reason. Okay, let's have fun. For no reason, I want you to feel excited. I want you to think about something that will make you feel excited right now. Think about something that will make you feel abundant, because your emotional response and how you're able to manage your emotions will determine the level of success, money, happiness that will start to flow in your life. So if you're listening to my voice, I want you to model me, okay? We're going to say high energy, high income. Now listen, I get it. You might say, Wes, I can't do that. I don't want to scream. I don't want to be too loud. You know what's very mind-boggling? Many of you you criticize me about how I scream so much, and why does it have to always be loud? But aren't you loud sometimes? When you're playing the video game, aren't you loud, men? When you're watching your favorite show, aren't you loud? When you're at the game, football game, college game, aren't you screaming for your team? When you're fighting with your significant other? So don't tell me that you don't have the capability of raising your voice and raising your vibration. Because listen, if you can't control and manage how you feel, how are you going to be able to manifest what you want? So we're going to say high energy, high income. I'm going to give you a demonstration on how you should do it. Okay, and I'm worth $40 million. So you can either model me, or you can just leave the live right now and go do what you was doing right before you joined the live here. High energy, high income. So I want everybody to do that. I'm going to count to 3. And we're going to do it together. Now, listen, if you got to stand up out of your bed. You know what's so funny? I used to do this when I was at my lowest financially. When I had problems. I was a father at that time. I couldn't pay child support. I had just filed bankruptcy. I had lost my home. Actually, I lost my apartment. My car was repoed. I was riding a bus to a job that was paying me $8 an hour. I was on an air mattress. And I was 29, 30 years old. Now listen to me here, okay? What I decided to do, and what I started to understand, that one thing that I had control of, I didn't have control of external circumstances. I couldn't control my parents. I couldn't control people, my bosses, the manager, opportunities that I was getting involved with. But the one thing that I could control was myself, my emotions, how I felt, my physiology, my body. So I'm going to count down from 3 to 1. And I want you to say high energy and high income. Why? Because that's what you want. How many of you want more energy? Comment below. Be honest. How many of you want and you have a desire to have more high energy? How many of you have a desire to have higher income? So we're going to say it. We're going to affirm it. We're going to use our God power. Okay? 3, 2, 1. High energy, high income. How did it feel? Feeling good? Check it out. Listen, at this point right now, there's no reason why you're not feeling excited. Okay? Like at this moment right now, you can't think about your bills and think about your problems, because right now you're vibrating on a different frequency. Okay? Right now you're aligning with Wesley Virgin. You're feeling exactly how I'm feeling right now. I'm laying in my bed right now. I'm feeling good. Have a smile on my face. And the only thing I can think about is high energy and high income for you. Okay? So this morning here, I want to speak about your current reality, okay, is a manifestation of past thoughts. Please write that down. And I need to explain it to you a bit. Now listen, how many of you are brand new Genie Script members? Let me talk to my Genie Script family, okay? How many of you are part of the Genie Script Wesley Virgin Prosperity University family here? I want to formally welcome you. I want you to know that I love you. I care about you. Maybe I don't know you personally, but I will. And I want to let you know that I appreciate your commitment that you're making with me. And I thank you for your trust, because I know it's not easy to trust people on the internet. I get it. You know, it's not easy to give people your trust and believe in them, but I'm asking for your trust. And I promise you, I'm going to serve you. This is why I do these rants here on my Instagram account, because I want to give you an opportunity to know that I'm real. I do this every Sunday for you. You can always log in. You can follow me here, even if you're in the Genie Script course. Because understand, this is a marathon, ladies and gentlemen. The person that you want to become, it is a marathon. Okay? Can I get a hey man to that? Which means is I'm going to be that guy right next to you, running with you every step of the way. This is why I go live every single night for you. Because repetition is the mother of skill. I need to be in your head constantly, because there's going to be times that you're going to give up. There's going to be times that you're going to want to make excuses, and I don't want you to go down that path anymore. You're going to make a paradigm shift. I want you to feel the breakthrough. I want you to see that things are making progress in your life. For you to do that, you got to be with me. You got to log in. You got to tap in on Sundays. You got to get on the Millionaire Midnight Rants through the week. I'm here for you. I'm spending my time for you. I am committed. So I'm asking for your commitment to me. Okay? So please write this down. Your current reality is a manifestation of past thoughts. What do I mean by the current reality? I want you to think about your life as it is right now. Okay? Think about the money that's in your bank account. I want you to think about the friends that are in your life. Think about the job that you have. Think about the people that you associate with. Think about the apartment, the home that you live in. Think about the car that you drive. And also, I want you to think about the emotions that you feel on a daily basis. Like, just think about how you feel during your day. Okay? That's your current reality. But your current reality is a physical manifestation of past thoughts. Now, why is that applicable to you? What does that mean? A lot of you right now might say, you know, I want to be a millionaire. I'm going to be a millionaire now. I'm going to change my life. I want to be a happier person. I want to be in love. I want to be married. But what you need to realize that that's consciousness. That's you stating something in the now. And the reason why many people don't actually get the opportunity to fulfill those manifestations is because you're only manifesting what you've been thinking about in your past. See, listen, it takes time to manifest things, right? Like if thoughts, check this out. I know some of you want things to be instant, but listen, if thoughts that are taking place in your mind will manifest immediately, we'll be in trouble. Because what if the negative thoughts that are taking place in your mind manifested instantly? You know what I mean? Some people, they feel, oh, my life is over. I hate my life. I want to do this to myself, right? But what if that happened instantly? Oh, I hate this person. I wish they'd die. And what if they just died? So you have to understand something. We don't want, listen, we do not want the things that we think about to manifest quickly, okay? Because at the same time that we have positive thoughts, we have negative thoughts as well. This is why there's a gap. I want you to comment below. Thank God for the gap. Trust me. You want to thank God for the gap. Because the gap is the time that you think about something and the time that it takes to manifest. Everything that took place, every thought that took place in your past thoughts that you were either aware of or not aware of, is happening now. Does that make sense? Even how you feel right now. Okay? How you feel right now, today, in this current moment, were thoughts that took place in your past. And the reason why there has to be a gap, because it gives you time to reframe or to change those negative thoughts. You may wake up today, before you jumped on this live with me, and say, you know what? I'm tired of struggling. I'm just tired. I'm just tired of working. I'm tired of this business. I'm tired of my husband. I'm tired of my wife. I'm tired of these. I'm tired, right? You could have woke up like that. You said, man, I just wish I didn't have to work. I wish my job would go. I just wish I can just get out of this life. You may say things like that, right? You may say, oh, I just want to jump off a bridge. I remember I was talking to this one lady, this one young girl, this woman. I used to date her, and, I just drive her crazy. I don't know why, but she was driving her car, and she wanted me to be a certain way. And she said, you want me to drive off this bridge right now, Wesley? You pissing me off. I'm just going to drive off this bridge right now. Right? So the thing is, she don't want that to take place, but what if it actually happened? Because what if she instantly manifested that? What I want you to understand is that the gap is important, that the thoughts, there's a delay in what you want to what actually will manifest in your life. So listen here. What I want you to be very aware of, and this is important, folks, okay? You got to be very conscious and aware of what you're thinking about in this moment. And not just what you're thinking about, how long are you thinking about the thing? Because whatever you're thinking about most for a very prolonged amount of time is what's going to be manifested in what you call your current reality. Everything that's taking place in your life right now, if you have a lack of money, lack of resources, lack of anything, it's because of some thoughts that you thought about lack in your past. You get it? Like if you lost your car, you lost your job, you lost this, you're losing money, you're broken, you're tired, you're sick. Those are from thoughts of your past. And many of us, we're just not aware of our past thoughts because we don't think about our past thoughts because we're in the moment. Okay? But today, if you choose to say, you know what, today I'm going to change. Today I'm going to change my paradigm. I'm going to change my attitudes. I'm going to change my behavior. You can say that today, right? But just by saying that today doesn't cause an instant shift. What causes an instant shift in people's lives is their what is called your willpower. Okay? Come with the word willpower. Willpower is your ability to act. That's all what it is. Your willpower is your ability to actually act, to do something, okay? And unfortunately, many of us, we lack willpower. Willpower is very important because if you can't get yourself to act, to be aware of how you're feeling and what you're thinking about, if you're not able to act and be able to hone in on those thoughts of the things that you want to manifest in your life, it never happens. I'm going to give you an example. Before I made $1 million, I realized that I needed to use my willpower, right, to focus immensely on what I wanted. So let me tell you what I did. I began to watch these things called mind movies. I don't know if you remember these things. They're mind movies. And basically, a mind movie is a movie of everything that you want to take place in your life. So if the software that you would download, you'll pay for, and you'll spend like an hour putting images, affirmations, and making the movie, right? And then you will associate the movie to a song of your liking, and you will watch it, okay? You will watch the entire movie. And it'll be representations of everything that you want in your life. Because, see, I finally realized something. It took me a long time to get it because I wasn't taught this way. That the images and the affirmations that were in my mind was causing are creating what I call my reality. See, before I did that, before I started doing the mind movies, I kept looking at my reality as if it was real. And my so-called reality was I didn't have enough money. I was working hard, not making enough money. I was failing over and over again. I was confused. I was uncertain. It was times that I wasn't confident. Does that make sense? That was taking place in my life. Why? Only because of the images that were in my mind. See, a lot of you want to change, but you don't understand how your mind works. You're working hard to change. I'm trying to change. But you lack willpower. And you lack willpower because you don't understand that the images that are in your mind about your reality need to change. So what I would do, listen here, I would watch these mind movies. It's almost like watching a movie like the Titanic or American, like whatever movie you watch on TV. It's the same thing. Like whenever you watch a movie with your boo thing, Netflix and chill, and you watching a movie, that movie and everything that's happening within that movie, your mind is assimilating that information, okay? This is the reason why you can tell me everything that took place in the movie after you watch it for 2 hours. Because your mind is assimilating that, okay? And even though you know it's not real, your mind thinks that what you're watching is real. This is the reason why you can experience emotions of love, women, when you watch a love movie. Comedy, you laugh a lot, or suspense, or thrillers. You may think it's actually happening, even though you know it's not happening, but your mind doesn't know. Why? Because there's a suspension in beliefs. When your beliefs, listen, this is powerful stuff here. When your beliefs are suspended, your mind is wide open to suggestions, which means everything that you watch becomes your reality. Okay? Does that make sense? This is the reason why when you watch the news, and if you hear about a killer in your area, you may believe that the killer is going to come to you. If they're in your area, if there are people that are breaking into homes, breaking into cars, then you feel that's going to happen to you, even though that may not be the true reality. But since you saw that, your mind feels that it is your actual reality. Oh, people are breaking into people's houses. Only because you watched that. So listen, what I did was, and what I want you to do, I began to realize that my past thoughts will be responsible for my future reality. Okay? Which means is I have to pay close attention to what I'm doing right now. Like right now, we can say, I am successful. Say it with me. I am successful. Say it right now. I am a millionaire. Just say it. I get it. You might not believe it. It's okay. It's a lot of things that you don't believe yet, but exists. Okay? Say, I am abundant. I am prosperous. Everything I do works out in my favor. I'm number one in my industry. I make tons of sales in my business. I'm confident. I am resilient. I'm strong. I'm a contributor to the world. Like you can just start saying those things like right now. What I want you to understand is if you continue, I want everybody to come with the word continue. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps right now. If you continue with these type of words, okay? Because we all understand our words are powerful, right? If we continue to say, I am powerful, I'm resilient, I'm strong, I'm confident, everything always works out in my favor. Everything that I do works out perfectly in my life, for my family and myself. If you continue to be consistent with these words, and if you begin to add pictures, okay? Come with the word pictures. When you add pictures, what do I mean by that? Listen, when you wake up, many of you see the same bank account that has no money. Many of you, when you wake up, you get in your car, it's the same broke down car that you can't stand, the same job that you can't stand, that people are pissing you off. Kind of get an amen if you got somebody right now that's pissing you off at your job, right? Same apartment. Can't stand it. Ghetto. The maintenance can't get it right. Manager can't get it right. You want to get out of there. You want yourself a house. Some of you stay in neighborhoods that you have no business staying in. It's not safe. What I want you to understand is that you're repeatedly seeing this every day. And the more that you see it, it becomes what you call your reality. Okay? If you're always broke, and if you see yourself as a broke person financially, then that becomes your reality. Even though it's not reality in actuality. It's just your perception. And it's only your perception because you just keep seeing it all the time. Makes sense? If you wake up, you have a significant other that's always putting you in a bad mood, you're always going to be in a bad mood with that person. Always. You're going to expect it. You'll be like, oh, I got to deal with this mother. I got to deal with this person this morning. I got to deal with this person. Listen, your reality, again, is from the past thoughts. It's from a repetition of the past thoughts and past experiences. So how do we change it? Listen here. Stay with me here. Somebody about to have a shift. I can feel it. Listen. This is how you have a massive breakthrough in your life. Listen, you got to change the pictures. You can't just say the words. Okay? Words are important. Like my Genie Script family, I have many meditations and ways that I am programming people. Like my program is a programming mechanism. It will program your mind. If you go through it over and over again, it will program your mind for what you want. I promise you that if you go through it over and over again. That's my guarantee to you. But listen, words are not enough. You know what I have in my bedroom right now? Maybe I can show you. Let me show you something, because I know you guys think I'm already rich. I'm worth $40 million, not $100 million, but I will be $100 million by the end of the year, next year. But let me show you something here. Because, see, I truly believe that when something works, I just do more of what works. That's it. Because a lot of you haven't did what I'm currently doing here because of your lack of belief. You just don't believe it yet, and I get it. When I first started in understanding my mind and manifestation and epigenetics, all this psychology of the mind and just behavior, NLP, just all this stuff, I didn't necessarily believe it. And of course, I couldn't believe it because that wasn't the premise, the things that I've learned in my childhood. My parents said, money don't grow on trees. My parents said, it's hard to make money. You have to work hard for money. I was programmed that way, so I had to reprogram myself. But let me show you something here, okay? I want you to see something. Well, watch this. Let there be light. Hallelujah. You like that? Yeah, of course. Now look this. Look at this. You see that right there? Oh, let me move these pillows. You see that? What are those? Comment below if you know what that is. These are pictures, folks. Okay? These are pictures. Okay? Pictures of my desires. Okay? So when I wake up, of course, I see this. But I also see the pictures of my desires. See, folks, what you don't understand is it's so easy to manifest your dreams. And when I say it's easy, it's just simple things you got to do. Like just put in a picture. I know it sounds crazy, right? But put in a picture of what you want and seeing that picture all the time. Do you understand that if you're seeing that all the time, this is what you begin to think about. But if you're waking up and you're seeing the same life that you've currently been living for the past 10 years, how would you invite something different in your life? Think about it for a second. If you wake up every single day thinking about your past thoughts, how will you not get more of your past thoughts? Even though I'm living good right now, I'm living good, okay? I'm living good. You have no clue. I'm living so good. But still, I want more. And I understand how it works. I want more homes. I want more cars. I'm going to meet more significant people on the planet here. I'm going to write more books. I'm going to have a ski house in Colorado. Me and my boo. Look, I can see me and my girlfriend going to this beautiful place here in Colorado, Aspen, spending $100,000 a night, skiing together, making love by the fire. And like I see that. Does that make sense? I see my homes in Paris. Not because I have to have a home in Paris, it's because I want it. What I want, look, I see me doing business with these guys here. You know, shout out, much love to the late Steve Jobs, but you know, you got Bill Gates, Elon Musk, and Oprah Winfrey. You see that yacht right there? I'm gonna be on that yacht in Italy with my girl. She gorgeous, right? Pretty brown skin. And of course, I'm gonna have my 8-pack by then, just hanging out on the yacht with my team. Got Ariella, got Herman, Chet Plex, Sean, David, Lana, Georgette, Daryl, Larice, all my team on the yacht together in Italy, working, but enjoying our life while we work and while we make millions and millions of dollars per week. Does that make sense? Okay? Like what I'm doing right now is what I did when I had nothing. I was broke. I had no resources. I didn't have a mentor. I'm a black man. I was a black man with a dream. I was a black man that grew up in the ghetto. I didn't have a nice view like this. I don't think we had windows. I think we had one window. And if you looked out my window from the south side of Houston, Texas, it was the ghetto. Okay? Crackhead walking down the street. I wasn't looking at this beautiful city right here. But what I want you to understand, what you're looking at is nothing but thoughts and a vision from my past thoughts. I created these vision boards 10 years ago, folks. 10 years ago. 10. Go do your research with Wesley Virgin. Go search my YouTube. Type in Wesley Virgin. You will see videos of me talking about the life that I have right now. So why would I do anything different? Why would I do anything different to get more of what I want? I understand how the process of manifestation works. Everything that's taken place in my life are from past thoughts. And my willpower, which is my ability to take action and to focus and to think about those thoughts, will begin to create the life that you want. Does that make sense, ladies and gentlemen? Okay? Listen, your current reality is a manifestation of your past thoughts. Even if you're not aware of your past thoughts, many of you go through your day not thinking what you're thinking about. Many of you go through your day not thinking what you're feeling about. You know, I see people, unfortunately here, Houston, Texas, you can just tell they're going through it. You can just tell. Down, depressed, sad, anxiety, despondent, angry, anxious. And I'm thinking to myself, if they just knew how blessed they are. If they just knew how blessed, you hear me? How blessed and abundant that they are right now. Not what they could be, that you are right now. Many of you don't realize the blessings that are taking place in your life right now. You don't even realize it. Because many of you, all you want is positivity. You just want to feel good, but you only want to feel good based off of external factors. You want somebody to compliment you. You want somebody to like you. You want somebody to tell you that you're amazing, that you're doing a good job, that you're handsome, that you're beautiful. You want somebody to tell you, oh, you're doing a good job. I appreciate you. You're amazing. You're the greatest thing. You want to get the job. You want to get the business. You want to make the money. You want to buy the fancy car. You want to buy the jewelry, the house, the APs, whatever. And you're waiting for all these things to take place in your life before you decide to be grateful. Before you decide to say, you know what? Man, my life is going well. Fuck it. I'm not gonna say that my life sucks. My life is going well because I'm still here. My life is going well because many people today, do you know over 100,000 people are going to die today? And at the same time, 200,000 people are going to be born today? How can you not be thankful that you're still here? I get it. Maybe your life is not perfectly the way that you want it yet, but it doesn't mean that it can't. And if you want to go deeper, the life that you want can take place right now in the spirit world. Where's the spirit world? Hello, big head. Your mind. Duh. It's in your mind, man. Your brain. Your mind. That's the spirit world. Okay? Your past thoughts are your mind. It's the brain. It's Sunday. Okay? I'm talking to you. What do you think I'm going to do today? All right? I'm rich. Obviously, I can do whatever I want to do. Okay? I don't have to go to work. Right? I don't have to do anything I don't want to do right now. I'm just relaxed. But you know what I'm going to do? Let me tell you what a man that's worth $40 million is going to do. I'm going to meditate. I already meditated twice this morning. I'm going to go feed the homeless at 1 o'clock. I'm going downtown Houston, Texas. I stay downtown. I'm going to go feed 200 people. And then I'm going to come, and I may get my nails done. Not sure. Okay? Then I'm going to come back home in this bed. I'm going to turn off these lights, and I'm going to meditate. Now, you may say, well, what are you doing when you're meditating? I'm thinking about my dreams and goals. And I'm not just thinking about them. I am creating movies around them. I am seeing myself in the position that I want to be in mentally. Does that make sense? That's what I'm going to do. No Sunday fun day. I'm not going to nobody's stupid ass pool party. I'm not having any drinks. I'm not smoking no weed. I'm not hanging out with friends and family and watching the game. I don't have time for that. You know why? Because not only do I have a dream, I'm committed to the dream. Make sense? And I'm committed to the process of fulfilling the dream. Listen, this is why people work for me. People like working for a man or woman that is truly committed and consistent to what he says he's going to do. Does that make sense? You know how many people on the planet are not committed to anything? They say one thing, but they do another. Me, I am obsessive about me achieving my dreams. And one of my dreams is helping you achieve yours. One of my dreams is getting the knowledge and the education and the influential power to be able to help other people realize that they can do it too. Why do you think I'm going live right now with you? Why do you think I'm talking to you? Many of you might say, oh, he's a great motivator. I'm not a fucking motivator. I'm an educator. Motivator is not enough to get you where you want to be. It's short-lived. Motivating is like a microwave. You know, you ever ate a bowl of ramen noodles? You put ramen noodles in the microwave for 2 minutes, it's hot. But if you don't eat it, in 15 to 20 minutes, it's going to be cold again. That's you. You're looking for microwaves to create your success. You want to be motivated. You need to be educated. Okay? Education means that, yes, I'm going to warm up these noodles, but I need to eat them within 10 minutes or it's going to be cold. That's education. That's intelligence. Okay? You got to educate yourself. What I'm doing here, I'm educating you. I'm letting you know that, listen, that your current reality is a manifestation of your past thoughts, which means is that if you want more, you need to picture more. And you got to put the pictures where you can see them daily. Okay? Every day. You need to be able to see the pictures and the things that you want. You got to have these mindfulness practices where you spend a couple of minutes just thinking about the acquisition of your desires taking place. If you want a penthouse, you have to be able to see the penthouse in advance. Okay? You want a ton of money in your bank account, you have to see it now. You got to be able to close your eyes and see money coming into your bank account. You know what I used to do? And I'm going to say, yes, you do this as well. Go to the bank. I don't care if you got $100 in the bank. Go to the bank. I did this. I had $100 dollars in my bank account. I got out 100 wands. I told the teller, I said, hey, I was at Wells Fargo. I said, I need 100 wands. I was 30 years old. Swear to God, this is a true story. Had 100 wands. I said, give me 100 wands. She looked at me crazy. She said, well, sir, don't you think it's a little too early to go to the strip club? She making a joke. I said, ma'am, I'm not going to the strip club. I can't go to the strip club with 100 wands, but that's going to get me. I said, I'm going to align with my dreams. I'm going to use these wands because if I want more money in this bank account, I need to put money around me now. She said, what? She didn't get it. I didn't expect her to get it because most people don't get it. I took those 100 wands and I went home. I used to live in an apartment right down there somewhere. I don't know where it is. Way down there. You know, in the ghetto somewhere. Right? And let me tell you what I did. I took those wands and I put those wands on my floor. I put those wands on my air mattress. I put those ones on my deserted living room that didn't have any furniture. Okay. I put those ones on my countertop in my kitchen. Okay. I put it everywhere. Swear to God, I did this. And those ones were on my floor for like a year and a half. Every day when I would wake up, I would see money. When I would come back home from the gym, I would see money. When I would come back from my job, I would see money. This is for years, folks. Imagine seeing money every single day. So unconsciously, I just thought that money was around me all the time. I said, well, just money comes to me. You know, money is everywhere. If you come to my penthouse right now, if I was to give you a tour of my penthouse right now, you would see money everywhere. You'll see money on the floor. You see money on the countertop. You can ask my maid. You can ask Lupe, who is my house manager. Money is everywhere all the time. You can ask my assistant. I leave money everywhere. Wes, you got money here. Wes, you left money in your pants. Unless you got money here, money here, money. Money's always around me. But that came from the programming 10 years ago when I had nothing, just like you. Or I had a little bit. Make sense? Many of you focus too much time on the how. And I get it. We were trained that way. We were conditioned to think about, well, how do I make money? How do I fix my life? How do I get a better job? How do I excel? How do I get a Lamborghini? How do I get a better house? How do I fix my children? I get it. But what I want you to understand, please listen to me. The how doesn't matter. The picture does. Okay? The picture is what matters. The picture that's in your mind is what matters, young people. Listen to me. I get it. You know, we naturally default to, well, don't you got to do something? Well, don't I got to know the how? Yeah, you're going to have to do something. But you don't know what that something is. That's why some people in life, you may call them lucky. You know, it's like things just happen for them. Like me, I'm a lucky person. It just happens for me. But it's not like I'm lucky. I just understand the process of getting what I want. And I realized, it took me a long time to realize it, that I don't have to think about the how so much. What's important is what I want. What's important is what thoughts am I thinking about right now? Okay? I want everybody to think about, like, what thoughts are you thinking about right now? Are you thinking about that you're living this abundant, happy, rich, wealthy life? Or are you thinking about your current circumstances? Do you not understand that your current circumstances doesn't have to be negative? It doesn't have to be. There's many people that are going through it right now. And they'll say, you know what? You have one person that's going through it financially and say, man, I'm so broken. I don't have any money. I need money. Oh, my God, I don't know what I'm going to do. Lord, please help me. You have another person that's in the same situation and say, you know what? Man, I don't have a lot of money in my bank account right now, but the money is coming. I can feel it. I can see the money. I can see abundance. I can see transformation. Things are getting better. As a matter of fact, this week is going to be the best week of my life. Same person. What's the difference? The difference is their attitude around their current reality. That's it. It's your attitude. Okay? Folks, I love you. If you got value, I want you to comment the word value below, or you can comment the word amen. Since it's Sunday. Listen, from the top of my heart, I do this because, honestly, it is my purpose. I've selected this to be my purpose because I realize that so many people are suffering and they don't have to suffer. And so many people are suffering because they lack education. Okay? Because I've never been a person to suffer, honestly. I've never been like that. And it's probably because of my father. I've just never been a person to berate myself, belittle myself. Just never, I don't know, never. So I always knew I was destined for greatness. I just knew it. I didn't know how I was going to do it, but I knew I was destined for greatness. And maybe it was my ego, my cockiness, my confidence, not sure. But I realized that I had a gift. And I had the gift to let people know that just because you feel a certain way about your life, and just because you feel that you don't have money, you lack love, you lack your desires, and sometimes you feel hopeless. I get it. Sometimes you feel you just want to cry at night. You're just like, fuck it, I'm done with this. Some of you want to unalive yourself. Some of you just want to give up. You want to throw in the towel. I get it. Some of you feel that, why should I continue to go on? We have mothers on here that have a lot of kids. They don't know how they continue to go. They just don't know how they're doing it. But they continue to do it. And I felt that I had an obligation to do that and help people because I truly feel that everybody that wants or have a desire to be better should be given the education to do that. I understand that many people would never want to do better, trust me. They would never take action to do better financially, with their health, with their body, with their relationships, even the relationship with themselves. So many people are going to die poor. They're going to die average. They're going to die hurting. They're going to die with regrets. Many people are going to die overweight. Some people are going to die sick. But for everybody that still has faith, come with the word faith, please. The ones who still have faith. And listen, it takes faith. Even if you don't believe in God, or maybe you don't believe in the Bible, it's all good. But faith is real. And you don't have to call it faith, but faith is just being able to see something. Being able to see something that is invisible to the physical world. That's successful people. That's their superpower. They're able to see the things that other people would never see. They just don't get it. Like if I tell you that, I want to be a billionaire. I'm going to have my private jet, $40 million, buy cash. You're like, what? Come on, man. How you going to do that? How? Having dinner with Oprah. If I tell you that I'm going to be on every television station on the planet, speaking prosperity and love and kindness and educating people on how to use their mind. Like, you wouldn't even believe that. You just like, well, how are you going to do that? Being able to understand that one day you're going to pick up your phone and you're going to see Wesley Virgin. One day you're going to see my app on your phone. Billions of people are going to download my app within months. My app, helping them to recondition their mind. And, well, that's my superpower. Because I know a ton of you will never believe that. But what I am demonstrating is this is how the life that I currently have here today, right? I have a place here in Houston. I just bought a place in Colombia. I'm moving to Medellin. I'm still going to have this place. I have over 8 beautiful, luxurious cars. I have over 10 investment properties. I have millions and millions of dollars cash in places with, I can't tell you where they're at, but the money is there. I have a beautiful family. I have a respectable family. I have great kids, phenomenal children. They do well, great attitudes, great behavior. They communicate well. Have a perfect relationship with my children. Have phenomenal parents. I mean, that's just my life, right? It is what it is. What I want you to understand is the life that I just shared with you came from the past thoughts when no one knew who I was. Like no one knew what a Wesley Virgin was 10 years ago. Okay? You have to pay attention to what you're doing when no one knows you. Okay? Like when no one knows who you are, what are you doing? How is the work ethic? What are you thinking about? What are you picturing? How do you see yourself? Does that make sense? Because it's real. Manifestation, like getting what you is real. And the process is not that difficult as long as you believe. That's it. I want you to comment below. I believe in my desires. I believe right now that I am achieving my dreams and desires. Just comment below. Say, I believe right now that I'm achieving every desire and every dream right now in this moment. Right? This is the beginning of belief. You just got to believe it. And you believe it by continuing to surround yourself around the people who believe like you want to believe. Obviously, I believe, right? That's why a lot of you follow me right now, because I believe. And I just don't believe, I have the results. So sometimes you have to believe in somebody else's belief until your belief kicks in. It may take a while for you. But you got to take accountability of what your thoughts are. You got to take accountability of who you're spending your time with. Do you see anybody here? You see a beautiful girl here? Where is she? You see any ladies at my house? I got a beautiful penthouse here. Okay? You see any naked woman running around here? No, not at all. Because it's not important to me right now. What's important to me is my legacy and my purpose. It's not important to me. Do I desire that soon? Of course. But not right now. Right now I'm committed. And I'm committed to you. I'm committed to you achieving your dreams. Which means I got to read. I got to educate myself. I got to always learn more. Because I have to understand, what do I need to say to these people? What do I need to say to you? What do I need to say to you to get you, to cause you to change now? What do I need to do to get you to understand the image and your desires that you want to be in your mind for you to think about is an actual reality, that it can actually happen? Does that make sense? Okay. So I love you. Comment the word value below if you got any value here. And please comment below, I believe. I believe that my dreams are happening now. Just say it. Say it. I want you to comment below. I'm going to look at all the comments after this video. I believe that my dreams are happening now. Because I now understand that my past thoughts, or my reality, is a manifestation of my past thoughts. Which means I'm going to pay attention to my thoughts. And not just that, I'm going to put things around me to ensure the past thoughts begin to birth the life that I would live one day. And I'm not going to think about the time. I'm not going to concern myself with how long it's going to take. What I will concern myself with is, what am I doing in this moment? In every moment of my life, what am I doing? How am I thinking? How am I feeling? Comment those words below. What am I doing? How am I thinking? And how am I feeling in this moment? That's what I want you to pay attention. I want you to condition yourself that way. Every moment of your life, how are you feeling? What are you thinking? And what are you doing? Because those things collectively will create the current reality that you're destined to have. Much love, folks. I'm proud of you, my Genie Script family. If you have access to the Genie Script, please listen to it again. Don't listen to it runtime. Listening to the Genie Script is similar to watching a movie that you already seen, but you know it was good. So you go back and watch it again, because hopefully you forgot enough of the movie to see some parts that you like again. Go back to the Genie Script again. Keep watching it. Keep listening to it. Trust me. Things will happen. 100%. Okay? I guarantee it for you. Keep listening to it. Make it your ritual. Every morning, listen to it. Before bed, listen to it. Over and over again, because you're imprinting new beliefs, new attitudes, new philosophies in that mind of yours. Hey, this is Wesley, $1 billion Virgin. Much love. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the likes and the comments. If you got any value, please share, like, and comment below.